Hi, Damien and Danielle. I'm going to give you a tutorial on how to edit the parts of the site that you're probably going to want to edit most often. So I'm going to start with how to edit the listings, because this is probably what you're going to need to do a lot. So these listings that are in the tabbed area here are found, the content is found in a couple of places. So the first place where you go is, the first place I'm going to go is to Module Manager, and then I'm going to show you where they sit. And so it's right here. It says Featured Listing Tabs under Videos. We just try to name it in a way that makes it easy for you to find. Oops, I was logged out. I just got logged back in. Okay, there we go. And if you see a little lock next to what you're trying to get into, all you have to do is click on the lock once. The lock will go away, and then you'll be allowed to open what you're trying to get into. Okay, so now this is the module that has the listings in the tabs on the home page. And here you can see the names of the articles for the listings. So how this works is that each listing is an article in your site, and then this link here is not a link to the article, but instead a link to Flex MLS directly to the listing. So that's how it drives people to the Flex MLS listing. Now, so the way to add a new listing would be to first, I'm going to close out of here and come over here to Article Manager. And then the easiest way to add a listing would be actually to choose one of the existing listings. So I'm just going to pick 275 Goodrow for now. And then go ahead and click the button that says Save as Copy. And then it'll put the same title in there, and then it'll put a number 2 next to that. And so I'm going to, for now, just let it say Goodrow 2, just because I'm not going to go through the steps of creating a new listing right now. But essentially, all you would need to do is, if you had new text, you would just go ahead and type your new text right in there to put in a new heading. And then when you need to put in a new photo, this will get a little tricky because I did crop the photos to this particular size so to stop the jumping of the photos. But if you have Photoshop or any basic photo editing software, and if you don't, we can send you a link to an online software that can help you to crop photos. But if you click on the image like I have now, go to the Image Edit, Insert Image Edit button. And then look right up here. It shows you the size of the photo, which is 719 by 290. And so if you want to keep the formatting exactly as it is on the site currently, then those are the dimensions, the exact dimensions that this photo needs to be. If you wanted to change it and make all of the photos taller than 290 pixels, you could do that. You can make them various heights, but that will begin to introduce the jumping issue again that you didn't like. So, so then if we were to replace this photo, the simplest way to do that is to come over here and click on this button that says Upload. And then you see it's just as simple as if you have a file on your desktop, or you can just simply take that file, click and drag it right into here. Or if you didn't want to do that, you could click this Browse button, and then you can browse to where on your computer the image is. And then when you were finished, you would click the Open button. And then, so if you would do the drag and drop, what you do is you just drag it over, click the Upload button, and then click Close when it's done. Once you've done that, the last thing that was, the last image that was uploaded will be highlighted in your list, and it should just automatically bring you there, so that makes that simple. And then you just click on that, the name of the image. It will automatically appear up here. And then this alternative text also will automatically appear, and as you see, it's just the name of the image without the .jpeg. And I always name images with keywords. It is a really good idea to do that. So that's why it says 275 Goodrow. That's just to make it easy to find the image that you want. But then Sedona Real Estate, obviously, those are just keywords. So, you know, for alternative text, actually, I'll go back and tweak it on the actual listing, because officially what I should have done, and I'm glad I noticed this, is I would take out the dashes and then get rid of the word cropped, because we certainly don't need that as a keyword. And this is just some basic alternative text that the search engines will read. It's not highly critical to the optimization of the site, but it's important, and if you have the opportunity to put it in there, then you should put it in there, and you should put in the best keywords you can think of. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cancel that, because I'm not going to really do anything right now. Of course, if you need to edit the text, you just go ahead and type right over. You can either delete all this text or just type right over that if you've highlighted it. And then when you're done, just hit save and close. And then you're still not done though, because then you still need to come back over here to Module Manager. Then you need to go to this Featured Listing Tabs module. And then we need to actually add an article. So we're going to come over here where it says Joomla Content Filter Rules. We're going to click the plus button here, and that is going to reveal this box down here that says select an article. Then click on that icon. That'll then allow you to go back and select your article. There's the new article that we just created, which is 275 Goodrow. And then you see that now it appears as the first one on the list. You can actually drag these around to put them in different order. For now, I'm just going to leave that there. But then, so then with the new listing, you're going to want to add an MLS link. So I'm going to just copy this one for now. And then you just go ahead and click on the links tab, come down here to where it says custom, click on it again till that little box comes up, paste your link in, and then hit the X to close it out. Now, none of this will be saved though until you hit the save button up here. So you can either hit save or save and close. Save will keep this window open, save and close will actually close it out. And that would be it. That would then add your fifth, or however many we've got there, would be your sixth tab onto the listings. I'm not going to save it right now, because if I did, that would make it live. So I'm actually not going to save any of the work that I just did. And I'm going to go ahead and close that out. But that shows you how you can add listings. And then if you wanted to just delete a listing, that's pretty simple too. You just come over to here and so to delete any one of the listings, all you would do then is actually close out of here and then go to Article Manager and then just click whichever. I'm not going to delete it really right now, but you just click the checkbox next to the listing that you want to delete and click the trash button. So that's how you go about adding and deleting listings. And then I will continue on with another section of the site in just a moment. Okay, the next thing to show you is just how to edit this section of the testimonials that are on the home page. This is within a module. So then in the back end of the site, you just go to Extensions, Module Manager, and then look for, if you don't see it right away, the easiest way to look for something is just to type the word or part of the word in here. It'll just drive you right to what you're looking for. Open it up, and there you go. There's all the testimonials that are on the home page. So you can edit anything you want in there. I did go through and, just made a choice to make the quoted part of the text italic. All I did was hit the italic button up here to do that. Okay, so we're going to close out of that. Now, in addition to the module for the testimonials, there's also an article, and I think Ken showed you this in his video as well, but I'll just show you that too. So we're now in article manager, not module manager. So this testimonials is the actual article or page for the testimonials. So this has all of the ones on the home page plus all of the other ones too. So this is where you'd go to edit any of those. The next sections of the site that you're probably going to want to be editing and adding to are the market analysis pages, and then I don't know how often this commercial listings page changes, but let's start right here with the Sedona real estate market stats. Okay, so this section of the page is actually embedded code. It's created by using embed code from SlideShare. So over here I've got SlideShare open, and where I found that code was simply by clicking this link right here, and then you copy that to your clipboard. And then I did have to change the dimensions for that, so I can actually send you in email what those parameters are so that you have that. But essentially I'll just show you right here. If I paste the text in, right in here, see, we have width and height. I actually am going to have to remind myself what the width and the height are, but I believe I used probably 600 or 700 width by about 1,000 tall. But at any rate, these numbers right here are pixels. So this is what needs to get changed in order to get the right size for that to show up on that page. So I've moved over now to Module Manager to show you where to access the sections for the stats. And these ones that have the little crosses and say no editor, and I say iframe, this is where the embed code is sitting. And the reason why it says no editor is that if you try to open them up with the editor turned on, the iframe code will most likely break. So it's just good to know that. I mean, we keep backups of things all over the place, but good to know just so you don't run into frustration with that. And so these would only be opened when you're ready to actually swap it out with some new code. So I went ahead and just made a copy of the Cottonwood one for now so I could play with it. So I'm going to go ahead and open that one up. And then I'm going to go to here, which says Toggle Editor. And actually in here, you may not be able to see the difference, but it actually has already broken the code, unfortunately. So the way I would replace the code, though, is to simply copy, or you probably already got the code on the clipboard if you've already copied it, and then we just paste it right into there. Actually, and just highlight everything and just go paste, and that drops the new code in. Again, these numbers will need to get edited because the width and the height are too small for the formatting of that page, but I'll send you an email with those dimensions so that you have that to work with when you're ready to edit these pages. I'm going to close out of there, and for now just delete that so that we don't get confused with too many things. These sections are those sections that have the lists of the, so right now I have, because I hit Toggle Editor on the other page, it's going to show me that view when I open a new page. So now I'm going to hit toggle editor again, and I get my editing back here. And now you see this is the list of links, and this is where you can add links.